All right, this is the Unit 3 assessment review. Remember, all the answers are randomized in the back. I will only be going over page 1 and page 2 since we did page 3 in class. Okay, so this is a match vocabulary section. What kind of figures have the same shape but different sizes? This is called similar figures. Okay, a blank is a comparison between two quantities. You usually use the ratio tables to help you. Ratio tables look like this. So we have two things that we compare and we use the ratio table. So think of ratio. Ratio. Okay, it's a comparison. Number 3, a blank is an equation, remember equal signs, that states that two ratios are equivalent. Think of the word proportionally equivalent. So proportion. Things are proportional. We need to always, we set up proportions because we have two ratios that are equal to each other. We have ratios equal, that's a proportion. Okay, 4, a rate which the second quantity in the comparison is 1 unit. So you're thinking about things in ones. So think of the 1 unit is called the unit rate. So that's the last one. Forgot proportion. So this is called a unit rate. Okay, let's look at number 5 now. So we're going to solve for the missing values. We have here that Rachel makes $12.80 every 1 hour. So per hour means every 1 hour. How much does she earn in 4 hours? So we can set this up in a few ways. A very simple way is using ratio tables, just like this. You have money and hour. She makes $12.80 per hour. So $12.80 for every 1 hour. So you need to put 1 here. So the first sentence tells us this thing, a comparison. Now, how much does she earn in 4 hours? So you don't put 4 here, you put 4 over here because you're trying to find this amount. Now, since you're trying to find this amount, you can see that it's a very clear, easy multiplication here to here. 1 goes into 4 times. So you can do 12.80 times 4. So $12.80 times 4, that's 0. 32. 2 times 4 is 8. 9, 10, 11. That's 4 times 1 plus 1, 5. 2 decimals over. That's 51.20. That means that's how much she would make in 4 hours. So $51.20. Next, we have here Mrs. Kayatsa. She is training for a race and she runs 16 miles every 4 days. Okay, so we need to compare. This is a ratio right here. We are comparing two things. So we have miles, 16 miles in 4 days. So miles and many days. So there's 16. And that's 4 days. Now, we're trying to find how many she can do in 6 days. Okay, well, 6 days means it's on the bottom, 6. We don't know this one, and I don't see an easy number to just multiply. Like over here, we can just multiply by 4. This one, it's not an easy number. But so we don't have to do this ratio table thing. What we can do is we know we don't know the miles, so what we can do is set up a proportion. Setting up a proportion means you have two ratios, one and another, and you make an equal sign. Setting up a proportion, you know they're in proportion. So we have 16 over 4 is equal to x over 6. So what we can do now is a method called cross multiplication. 4 times x is 4x. 16 times 6, if you put that in your calculator, 16 times 6, 96. Now 4 is multiplied to x, so we can divide 4 on both sides. So that's x is equal to, what's 96 divided by 4? Put that in your calculator, 96 divided by 4, and you should get, goes in it 2 times, 24. And 24 miles. So Mrs. Kaiatsa will be running 24 miles. All right, over here, number 7. Determine if these are going to be equivalent. Okay, circle yes or no. A lot of you like to use cross multiplication, but you can also notice if I multiply by 4 here, can I multiply by 4 to get here? No, I have to multiply by 3. So the top part and this one, you can't multiply. This is not the big one, not the same number. So this is a no. If we did cross multiplication, 5 times 24 is 120. If you did cross multiplication here, 15 times 6 is 90. Those are not the same. So either way, big one or cross multiplication, it would have been a no. You could also use a calculator too. Here, let's try this one out. We could cross multiply here again. You should use a calculator for this, okay? 22 times 18, that's 16. Another 16 plus 1 is 17. That's 2. That's 2. I get 396 here. Right here, this is 33 times 12. I get 6. I get 6, 3, and 3. 6, 9, 3. Oh, they're the same thing, 396. So this is a yes. They are proportionally equivalent. Again, you can use a calculator. Okay? All right, let's go on to the next part. Let's go to number 9. Okay. If Ashley sends 12 Snapchats in 3 hours, how long would it take for her to send 18? So if she's just staying the same, we want to find 18 right here. You can put 18 here, you can put it over here if you want. And there's a lot of ways you can go about it. So let's try it this way. Let's do ratio tables. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I want to get to 18. I know 12 doesn't go to 18, so I'll just divide. I'll divide by, well, I know 3 goes into both of them, so I'll divide by 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 4 doesn't go into 18, unfortunately, but what I can do is maybe think of a number that this goes into. Maybe I should go, I know 2 and 9 go into this, so I can divide by 2, divide by 2. 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And here I can multiply by 9. Multiply by 9, because 2 times 9 is 18. Half times 9, 0.5 times 9. If you put that in your calculator, you will know that's 4.5. That's half. Half of 9 is 4.5. So that will take 4.5 hours for her to send 18 Snapchats. Over here, if a 12-inch chameleon has a 6-inch long tongue, we have that here, 12-inch chameleon, 6-inch tongue. How would a chameleon be? So how long would it be if it had a 9-inch tongue? So I have it right here. So instead of doing ratio tables this time, I'm going to do something different. I'm trying to figure out how long this chameleon will be. So I'll put an X here instead. And what I can do is I know that I can set up a proportion. You do not have to do all of these, right? So now I can set up a proportion. So that means that's 12 over 6, and that's x over 9. I can cross multiply. That's 6x. 12 times 9. 12 times 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 9 times 1 is 9 plus 1 is 10. 108. Okay, I have 6 times x equals 108. 6 is multiplying the x, so I'll divide by 6 on both sides. 6 goes into 108. You can put this in your calculator like this. 108 divided by 6. Put that in your calculator. I'm going to do it by hand. 6 goes into 10 one time. That's a 4. 8 left over. 6 times what gets me 48. 6 times 8 gets me that, so that's 18. Okay. You can also notice here, check your work, you can see, oh, if I double this, oh look, this tongue is half the size of the chameleon. So I can say, oh, I can also tell that's 18. You can't always see that, but you can also check to see, okay, you can reason a little bit and say, oh, proportionally, I can see that this is going to be 2 times more, so this will be 2 times more too. Okay, for this one, you will definitely need a calculator. So you need to find the unit price. Unit means uno or one. Then determine which one will be a better buy. So you have to figure out each one. So you know this one is $8.99 for a 12 pack. This one is $6.50 for an 8 pack. Unit price means you need to find it for 1 pack. For 1 pack. Using your calculator, you should be able to figure this out. So moving this over here and here. This is just like the grocery shop example. What should I divide on top and bottom here? Divide by 12. 12 divided by 12 will get you 1. $8.99 divided by 12 is what? Let me grab a calculator. Okay. This is the part where you definitely need a calculator. $8.99 divided by 12. So that's 8.99 divided by 12. You get right here, you cover this up, that's 74 cents, but then you round, that will be 75 cents because you round up because that 9 is bigger than 5, or 5 are bigger, so 75 cents now. So that's 0.75. So this costs $0.75. Over here, 8 goes into 1. How do we do that? We have to divide by 8. Divide by 8. 650, 6.5 divided by, 6.5 divided by 8 is, okay, you can cover here, that's 81 cents, but that 2 does not round it up because it's not 5 or higher, so it's 81 cents. So 0.81. $0.81. So you can see here that this is a much better deal. So the 12 pack is a better buy. So a 12 pack. Okay, number 12. We're still in the unit price part because we're trying to figure out which one would be better. Would you rather pay for which one, right? So it costs $1.54 for 2 packs. We're trying to find each unit, each one. So you're trying to find 1 pack. Over here, it's $2, but you get 3 packs. You're trying to figure out which one is the better deal for each 1 pack, because that's unit price. So over here, to get here to here, you would have to divide by 2. Divide it in half. So what is 1.54 divided by 2? 1.54 divided by 2 is 77 cents. So 0.77. There's nothing else. It's already 2 decimal places. You don't need a round. So it's $0.77 for this deal. Over here, it's 3 packs. You're trying to get 1 pack, so you should divide by 3. So what is 2 divided by 3? 2 divided by 3. Oh, okay, here we go. So here's 2 decimal places. That's 66 cents. This 6 makes it, since it's 5 or bigger, it needs to make that 6 into a 7. So that's 67 cents, so 0.67. So this is $0.67. So this is the better buy right here. So that's 3 packs. Okay, so this is the first page. Let's turn to the back. Okay, right here. Solve for the missing side. Okay, so we have here a triangle, one right here and another. This one is these are similar, you can tell. This first one right here is the same shape, but they're different sizes. You can see the numbers are different sizes as well.